all kind of names. Yo, my nicknames got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got my zone. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the map. Guess who's back with more beats? The revolution, y'all. Yeah, the revolution.
The revolution, y'all, will not be televised.
Yeah, you gotta wake up, open your eyes.
Make a change in your life
and find a new way of living.
It's time to start living for the children.
Everybody look into my life. Tell me what you see. The perseverance of a young man sitting is so free. LA Mac, be the champ, but still fighting the struggle. They couldn't shut my mouth with a muzzle. I'm hard to figure like a puzzle. My name ought to be Jigsaw. Rough around the edges, I've been known to spit raw. Always with a pen and a book. I'm kinda thin and I look real suspicious like a one-eyed crook. St. Loco is the city I claim. Not in a game, but I'm bang. Don't try me, I ain't new to this thing. Consequences and repercussions for pissing me off. I ain't mad, I'm just trying to pay the rent on this loft. Short arms and short pockets, I be pulling out lint. So understand why I'm trying to get bent. We all about that hippie hobby. Don't stop me all the way live. Writing more issues than vibe when my mind televised. The revolution, y'all, will not be televised. You gotta wake up, open your eyes, make a change. We just wanna have a good time. Hey yo, wanna have a good time. Nitro, we just wanna have a good time. Oh yeah, no time for the drama. Come on, hey hey, we just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. We just wanna have a good time. Good time. No time for the drama. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. I just wanna have a good time. They calling me JJ, cause I got the mic posted up with the DJ. Please no requests, I'm repeating what he say. We got it under control, it's cool like Cool J. Now when the needle drop and the record spin, give me a scratch to let me know where the song begin. His shoulder hold the headphone with one ear so he can hear the monitor and mix the record real clear. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. Cause I'm with the DJ. It's okay, I said it's okay, cause I'm with the DJ. Cause I'm with the DJ. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands up. Everybody in the place, they was throwing their hands. Everybody in the place, they was...
Yeah.
Hello.
Everybody here,
Morning.
everybody in the house. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me good?
Morning. Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear you
we can.
perfectly.
Oh, fantastic. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from anywhere and anywhere in the world you are. Guys, so today is Thursday and we got our property presentation. All right, we got our property presentation. Then straight after, we got a few I grabbed a few news, so we can go over it. But guys, we got a little surprise for you. Actually, it was a surprise for me because I just saw it a few minutes ago, and I was blown away. All right, I was blown away. So if you guys want to be blown away, if you want to get a really, really awesome surprise, Sylvia, who was there with you?
Ada.
So, tell Ada to come and say hello at least. It's not just like that, you know.
She already left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I noticed your eyes like, no, not now. No, get away from here.
Yeah.
It's like you guys see Sylvia's back the back screen, and it's like all really nice G-Meta and everything. You see Andy's back screen, it's got like a really nice light, like is illuminated, right? My back screen, I got this really nice spacious thing, like well, let me tell you something. At least my back screen is completely different from reality. I'm inside like this cubicle. Like here is one wall right here. I can touch it. Right behind me is another wall. On this side is another wall. It's so freaking cool. Technology is amazing. It's starting to. We're starting to interact within technology. And this is why the metaverse is going to be so insane. When we start going all together inside the metaverse and dealing with each other and speaking with each other on daily basis and starting to work from within the metaverse, it's going to change so many lives. Is incredible.
Just the example yesterday that we went to the website and we could all interact together on the website. It was amazing, actually.
Yeah, and that was a plug-in, right? I need that link, Sylvia.
Yeah,
I need that link because I just made a new website. So yeah, I need that plugin. So guys, without further ado, let's go into our surprise, right? Make sure you put your sound up. Put your sound. Don't wait for it to start or anything. No. Put your sound up right now. Put your sound up. This is like really serious, dead serious. Okay, if you don't put the sound up, something is going to happen, and I'm just joking. Just
and your phone's gonna break.
Yeah, your phone is gonna break. That's it. Just put your sound up, all right? Ready, Andy?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll drop it.
Drop it.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Okay, guys, this was Sylvie inspired this because she did that flyer summarizing what we did last year. So here we go.
Let's go. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Lock and load. Hey yo, my nickname Jigsaw, cut you in half. I'm about to show the meaning of lyrical bloodbath. You should go take a bath, all dusty and dirty. When I'm 42 and rhyming, I'ma still be worthy. And I'ma be all-time top 3. The reason I can shoot, cause y'all don't matter to me. I done been there and done that. My stats is dumb fat. And for the record, I'm just stating facts, now run that. Line them up and knock them down. I run this town. It's just a matter of opinion. I come down. My mind is like the combine. I only get one time to prove that my 40-time rhymes are sublime. I inspire rappers, y'all call them a MC. The difference mine end in a lowercase e. I lit your pilot, you was waiting to blow. You ain't never been on fire, I'm just letting you know. Sincerely Nitro. We doing featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. Lock and load. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. We doing featherweight. My gunshots will make you levitate. Lock and load. I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Double-edged sword, I'll bang your backboard. Dressed in all white, the home team, they clap for you.
Lock and load.
Hey, how cool is that, huh?
That's pretty awesome.
You done
Very
it,
awesome.
Andy. You done it again.
Yeah, no, that was wow. Spot on. All right, guys. So without further ado, oh, by the way, we stop the streaming on Discord because it just makes my computer completely dead slow. So we stopped doing the streaming on Discord. Okay, I'm not doing the stream on Discord. Like you can see today, everything is good. Sound is working perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Am I still? Is my sound still bad?
No, it's
No,
perfect.
sounds perfect.
Okay, yeah, there you go. See, so guys, without further ado, let's go on to our presentation. Andy, the floor is all yours, my friend.
Yeah, okay. I'm just turning off, taking my phone off the Wi-Fi just in case I have problems today. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's rock it. Okay. GMetaOne virtual world presence, real world opportunity. As you'll see, well, this is very much about the property side of GMetaOne. But as you'll see, all things tend to come back to our token, but we'll go through this and you'll see that for yourselves. A little bit about GMetaOne. We're a hybrid metaverse ecosystem. We've got interconnecting metaverse business development, networking, real estate, and education objectives. Now, our project, we are in the business of, amongst other things, primarily building bridges between ourselves and other metaverse projects. And we're going to continue to do that as they pop up. Significant part of our mission and our platform is founded on education. Another pillar is in networking and business development. And we have built a metaverse environment designed to help you to build, buy, sell, and rent metaverse real estate. Now, we're bridging together education and development whilst creating a fulfilling metaverse experience environment for developers, metaverse real estate brokers, and people who own property, NFT creators, virtual event hosts and planners, e-commerce merchants, and business-to-business offerings. Now, also newcomers to the metaverse. We're in the business of helping people to negotiate the metaverse, people who have no clue what's going on, because we were all the same this time last year. Now, tokenization, as I said, it comes back to our token. It's a big part of our focus. We're seeking to teach people how to profit and create sustainable business models through the iteration of the web we refer to as the metaverse. GMetaOne seeks to create a forum whereby social and financial productivity and development can occur through bridging together new and experienced individuals within the GMetaOne platform. Let's have a look at how all this began nearly 20 years ago. It was launched, Second Life came into being. That's in June of this year. It'll be 20 years old. Can you imagine that? The foresight these guys had. Unfortunately, I think they were a bit too far ahead. But in Second Life, just as you can in other metaverse projects these days, you can purchase avatars, wearables, property, vehicles using their internal currency. It's like a game currency, Linden dollars. Now, they're only available for use on the platform. So like V-Bucks is to Fortnite, like Robux is to Roblox. They are just a game currency. They're useless outside Second Life. So they're not tradable. They're not a cryptocurrency. Now, the problem for Second Life, really, I think they were too far ahead of time, because in a flurry of activity over the first 10 years, they got 64 million registered users. However, only 1 million of them are still actually active in Second Life. It does remain the trailblazer for all current metaverse projects as well, however, and it could well make a massive comeback. Now, here are 3 established metaverse projects who probably did get their timing a little bit better: The Sandbox, Decentraland, and Somnium Space. Now, these we chose because they have their own native decentralized tokens as their currencies. Now, look at Sandbox. It opened in November 2021. Not that old, just over a year. Now, back a year ago, you could have purchased a piece of land on average price at $100. Now, the average land price as of March of last year was $15,000. If anything, that might have actually gone up because some of the more expensive properties in Sandbox are going for 6 figures, believe it or not, and that would drive that average price up. Now look at their token, SAND. The price at launch was 8 cents. The all-time high for Sandbox, $8.40. Now, the interesting thing about these three currencies as well, recently they all started on an upward trend. Whether that continues or not, we don't know, but they were kind of growing faster than a lot of other cryptocurrencies. The all-time high, $8.40, that was achieved in November of 2021, whenever they launched their Metaverse. Imagine you'd come in at that one at 8 cents. Now look at Decentraland. This is a very interesting one. Say that because Decentraland is now fast becoming the #1 venue for a lot of big blue chip companies. They opened their doors in February of 2020. The average land price, $20. Oh my God. The average land price as of March last year, $12,000. And as we showed you yesterday, if you were on this presentation, the property next door to GMeta headquarters in Decentraland is available at $17,000. So, you know, we don't know, the average land price doesn't look too far off. So sometimes we think these things might be out of date, but it doesn't look like it. Now, the price of their token at launch, MANA, was 2 cents. Now, that was launched in November 2017. 4 years and 28 days later, it hit its all-time high, which was $5.85. That took 4 years, folks. Remember that, please. You know, when you're getting involved in anything, sometimes things take time. But my God, what a wonderful upturn if you come in there at 2 cents and it went up to $5.85. If you had 10,000 of those. Oh my God. Okay, so Somnium Space, they started before the others, as you can see, in September 2018. The average land price was on the high side because it really no competition other than Second Life, actually, $500. Now, the average land price as of March last year, $10,000. Their token is called Cube. This is really, really seriously amazing. The price at launch of Cube about 2.5 years ago was 2 cents. The all-time high was achieved in the fall of 2021, $28.12. $28.12. Let that sink in. Now, guys, you can check all this out. Go to coingecko.com. I've listed all the sources at the bottom of this slide. And we use these because, as I say, they're all Metaverse projects with their own native decentralized tokens, just like ours. We're not, however, suggesting that our land prices and our currencies are going to go up like the way these did, but these are all trackable facts. This is not conjecture. So don't take it as a suggestion that I'm suggesting that they will go up the same way, but this is historical fact. Now, why are we different? Well, as I said, we are building bridges between ourselves and other metaverses. We've got things like our NFT proposition, GMetaOne Academy, and the business and advertising marketplace. But the bridges that we're building between metaverses as well as contractors to clients, that truly distinguishes us from any other cryptocurrency project. As well as that, our token will be launched on the Binance Smart Chain as faster, more flexible, and cheaper for our users. We will offer a bridging solution to use Ethereum and Polygon. Now, in our pre-sale bonus offer, which we're in right now, you can avail of a bonus match of 100% and 50% for sharing and bringing others to the platform. So in other words, if I bring Miguel and he buys $100 worth of GMeta tokens using my link, I am going to get $100 worth of GMeta tokens as well, 100%. Now, if he gives his link to Sylvie and Sylvie buys $100, then Miguel will get that 100% bonus match. But if she bought $100, She would be my level 2, and I will actually get $50, 50% as well. So you've got 2 levels of earnings that you can avail of during pre-sale. Once the pre-sale's done, game over. You cannot earn that anymore. Now, as well as that, in pre-sale, if you do this often enough, you might end up in one of our top 10s. We've got competitions, and we're offering NFT giveaway incentives, VR headsets, and even luxury vehicle prizes. There's $300,000 sports cars as well. Now, the opportunities, the property opportunity. I'm going to go through these just in headlines, and then we'll put more meat on the bones. We'll go into some detail, but we've developed GMetaOne Metaverse with multiple opportunities in real estate in mind. The opportunities are as follows as we see them. Having a presence is an opportunity in itself. You've also got an opportunity to buy, sell, rent, and stake Metaverse parcels. You've also got an opportunity here to create an actual copy of a physical property in our Metaverse or one of the others in which we have a bridge. We can help you with that. You also got the chance to back a physical property sale, a property you own in the real world. You can back that with an NFT. Why do you want to do that? We'll get to that in a minute. Now look at this as well. Finally, the GMeta token. It's kind of, it goes without saying, if you're going to buy anything in our Metaverse, you're going to need to have our token. Therefore, you've got a vested interest in how it performs. We'll come to that in a minute. Let's go to the first one, having a presence. Now look at that list of people there. This is just a tiny, tiny cross section. JP Morgan, Samsung, McDonald's, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Gucci, Adidas, Coke, Nike, Domino's, Burberry, Louis Vuitton, Sotheby's, Wendy's, Victoria's Secret. It just goes on, and there's new ones being added daily. Why are they doing that? Well, the benefits of having a metaverse presence for any business are numerous. It permits businesses to reach a global audience without geographical limitations. It also allows businesses to interact with their customers in a more personal way than just people going to a website. A much more social and engaging experience for customers that can lead to sales and long-term loyalty. For example, what do you call them? Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks are using their metaverse and NFTs for their loyalty scheme. Businesses can also use virtual worlds to train employees, replicating real-world experiences to let their team practice in advance. Businesses can test out new products and services without having to invest in the physical infrastructure or risk negative publicity. A lot of benefits there, and that's why all these blue chip companies are going in there. The names are incredible. They're driving this metaverse concept, and they're making it an inevitability, regardless of people's opinions. Unfortunately, it don't matter. The metaverse is happening whether you like it or not. Number 2, the opportunity to buy, sell, rent, and stake metaverse parcels. So anything you can do in real world property, you can actually do it in the metaverse as well. In fact, you can do more. Now, if you own land, you can choose to rent that out to let people experience working in a digital world. If there's shopping malls, galleries, event centers, they allow creators to showcase their content collection, giving a brand new commercial letting opportunity. If you want to get involved in that, get in touch with us. We can help. We've got places to rent that you can set up your business in right now in our business hub in CryptoVoxels. Now, if your project, like ours, has a staking pool, that will allow you to purchase land and stake it as an NFT. In fact, not just the land, if you build on the land, that can be an NFT. If you have a furnish your property, every piece of furniture in it can be an NFT. You can stake that and earn a passive income from all of it. Now, once a metaverse project achieves a certain level of popularity, just like in the real world, this creates desirable areas and prices react dramatically. In fact, they react dramatically, way more dramatically than they do in the real world. Now, as well as just like in the real world, if you see a development. We can design, say for example, we design a brand new development. We haven't built it yet. You could buy it off plan, therefore saving before we've actually built it, because that's just like in the real world. You buy off a artist's impression, you buy off a site plan, and you can obviously save money because you'll benefit more from the upturn in price. Now look at this. This is amazing. This was what really shook me up when I first saw this at the start of last year. This property was called Hampton Hall, and it was £29 million, about $40 million. Now, this company, Fine and Country Homes, I used to work with those guys. I used to work in property marketing, and I used to work with the CEO of this company. They became the first to offer a copy of this property in the metaverse. So basically, when they sold this, put this property on the market, they had a copy, like a doppelganger of it in the metaverse. So you buy both at a certain price. Now, why would we want to do that? Well, this opportunity is already working for firms in the USA as well. We saw one in Tampa who were building a house in the real world and also in the metaverse simultaneously in Decentraland. What happens is if you own the property, or you're buying the property, or if you're selling the property, you're given the opportunity, and we can help you with this, to create a copy of their property as an NFT or a complete entity in the metaverse, like exact copy of it. Now, why I want to do that is because, like any other NFT, this house and everything in it, the pictures on the wall, the television, the dog, the cars, the works, they can all be staked as to earn you a passive income, and sold then later on as well if you want to do that for profit. So for example, if you sold your real house and its copy in the metaverse, it could actually turn out that your property in the metaverse might actually have gone up much more quickly than the one in the real world. So the benefits are incredible. It's a very cool thing to do, obviously, as well. But yes, as you can see, the way the property prices have gone up in some of those other metaverse projects we mentioned, you're talking hundreds, thousands of % in growth. I'm not suggesting that will happen all the time, but it's definitely worth doing. Now look at this. CoinDesk. This was featured in CoinDesk, a company called Propay in the USA. This is becoming this became a thing because there is a demand for it, because as cryptocurrency becomes more popular amongst younger buyers and sellers, agents need a solution to help them. You know, they have to move with the times. So clients being able to sell their home as an NFT significantly reduces the overall closing time and cost versus a traditional sale. And this company in the States sells the property, and then the buyer gets a digital deed, an NFT, to show proof of ownership of the house. Now with that, they can go to what's becoming quite common is lenders, banks, digital DeFi banking system. Essentially, they will actually lend you money against that NFT as security. So this is happening already, and this is probably why a lot of the banks and financial organizations are getting involved in the metaverse quickly, because they can see the writing on the wall. You know, the way people buy property is changing. And so this opens the door to NFT lending as an alternative funding mechanism. If you want to raise money, you can use your NFT that you got when you bought the property. Now, finally, the GMeta token. And as I said, everything revolves around that, because it is the power to our system, our ecosystem. Anything you want to do in our ecosystem, you need to purchase our token. And so does everybody else. And the more people who purchase it, guess what happens to the value? Of course, it would go up. Okay, now that's why I said you've got a vested interest in how the token behaves. So the use case, if you want to do anything in G-Meta Digital Universe, you need to purchase the token. You want to buy a property, you want to furnish it, you want to clothe your avatar, anything, you want to play games, you're going to need our token. The use case, that's a given. Now we're raising $5 million in our pre-sale. We've got over 5,500 holders and over 15,000 subscribers. Now, in the pre-sale that I mentioned earlier, we're selling 20% of the total supply that will ever exist. That's 1 trillion tokens, which, and of that amount, once we sell the pre-sale allocation, the $5 million, we're taking half of that and putting it into locked liquidity. Now, that's 3 things there I've mentioned that a successful token needs on launch. First one is a use case, which we've already established is undeniable. You need a community. We've got 15,000 subscribers and 5,500 people who own the token. And finally, it needs decent liquidity. Well, we've got outrageous liquidity of $2.5 million. Guess what that's going to do? It's going to make our token very, very attractive. It's a safe option. It's going to be very attractive to investors, possibly people who don't care about the metaverse. They just want to invest in the token. So imagine a market free from the traditional barriers to entry, a platform where you can promote your brand globally, a currency with huge liquidity and infinite usage, and a world where anyone can participate and stake their claim. Thank you very much, folks. I hope you find that interesting. Pass you back to Mr. Miguel Salvador.
All right. So we are back here. An awesome presentation. Thank you, Andy. That was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And now we're going to do a few bits of news, and that will be it for today. So I don't know, Sylvia, do you have any news for us? Sylvia? Yes, you did. You had something that you shared with me today. And it's actually, I think that's really important for the whole cryptocurrency industry. All right. So I don't know. Do you want to talk about it, or have you got it there, Sylvia, or do you want me to put it? You're muted, right? You do realize that, yeah?
I said that you can talk about it.
You want me to talk about it? Okay. Yeah. Let me put it up here then. Let me see, where is my screen to share? Here, and separate it here. Go like that, and go like that. And then, all right, so let me share screen. Window, and I'll be sharing this one. All right, so you guys should be able to see my screen. Is that correct?
Well, we can see what you are sharing. We don't see your screen.
That was my joke. Why you stole my joke? You just stole my joke. You see that?
Lame. The same way you are playing me.
All right. So, guys, AMB Crypto just put this out like 2 days ago, and Tron becomes legal tender in this country. Now, what country is that? Can anyone guess? What country has Tron become legal tender?
The hint is a small country in the Caribbean.
Yeah, another one in the Caribbean, right?
Another one.
Tron reached another milestone on 24th of January, taking another step towards the network global goal of increasing its global adoption. Justin Sun, the founder of Tron, revealed that Saint Martin announced its plans to adopt Tron as legal tender.
Wow.
Guys, this is absolutely humongous. According to MP Roland Brisen, leader of the United People Party, by working with Tron as its chosen blockchain infrastructure, St. Martin could gain access to Tron's rapidly expanding and inclusive global ecosystem, which could help boost the island's appeal for foreign travelers who are crucial to local economy. How amazing. I think that is really powerful, and Tron is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. So I think this is huge. This is massive. This is massive, and you're going to start seeing this more and more and more as countries start adopting the different and favorite cryptocurrencies. Okay, it's not like everyone's going to choose Bitcoin. People will choose different tokens, different coins. Like, for example, the one I transact the most is BNB. Is one of my favorite tokens or blockchains to adopt, because BNB is you can have Bitcoin on BNB, you can have Ethereum on BNB, you can have Tron on BNB, so Tron's got the same thing. You can have Bitcoin on Tron, you can have BNB on Tron, Ethereum on Tron. So countries, people, governments, they will be adopting their best blockchains. So, and some will be creating their own blockchain. Just be very cautious with that. Be very careful with that, because those type of blockchains governed by countries or by governments, they are not decentralized. Okay, I think
we had an example of this in Venezuela, right? Was it Venezuela that created, like a few years ago, the token base? It was supposed to be based on gas or something, on petrol. I don't remember. And then I never heard about it again.
Okay, so if you don't remember, if you didn't hear anything again, why are you mentioning it?
Because
I'm just joking with you.
you are bad, Miguel Salvador. I am just going to switch off and not talking to you anymore.
No, that is a good point. But it's like those government coins, right? What is the name of that? The centralized
bank cryptocurrencies. Yeah, but that's not the countries. That's central banks that want to get the control of crypto, basically, right? Because they want people to start using their cryptocurrency so they can control it, and the idea of cryptocurrency is not that. That's why Bitcoin is how it is, because it's a people currency, not the government's or bank's currency.
Now, for the ones interested in property in the metaverse, which is today's topic, right? There's a really cool website called Metaverse Houses. Okay, so Metaverse House NFT, they're about to go live in 16 days with their 3D modeling and everything. So I think this is going to be really, 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 really awesome. Really, really awesome. Let me put here. Sound, but it's pretty cool. So they'll create your house as an NFT. Yeah.
That's cool.
That is very cool, actually. Very, very cool. Look at that. I don't know if you can see this.
But you know how they can do it. There is a special, like, how do you call scanner? Is a special instrument, like a special scanner that they put it there in your house, and the scanner is scanning everything exactly how it is, and then it creating it in the metaverse is awesome thing.
Yeah. I just thought it would go along with today's call. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Another one is, this is also very, very cool. Fashionist. All right. How fashion schools are teaching the metaverse. And I don't know why this has got this. This is actually from the website. It's got this bar here that goes down. I don't know why. I think there's like a mistake or something when they were. Let me see if I can refresh with F5. Maybe we'll go away. I don't know. I think they left it there as part of the menu. It's supposed to be saying here something. I think. But look at that. The last few years have brought about a shift in how people use technology in all phases of their lives. More than ever, virtual realities, decentralized transactions, and non-fungible tokens are altering how we approach everything from social life to business to creativity. In the past year alone, Prada's link its monthly physical time capsule to NFTs that grant access to global product cryptids and special events. Meanwhile, Gucci partnered with animated celebrities companies super plastic to release 10 unique NFTs. The metaverse has become so popular there's even a metaverse fashion week with brands like Etro, Dudas, and Dolce& and Gabbana. Fashion schools have been quick to adapt these developments, bolstering their digital curriculums in order to keep up with the industry demands. At the Parsons School of Design, so I don't know if this is if they're trying to do publicity to this
Probably.
Yep, university or school. At the Parsons School of Design, metaverse learning experience are part of the core curriculum during students' junior year. Their specialized studio class is in which students learn intensive 3D modeling software, says Soji Kang, an assistant professor of fashion technology. For example, students learn the traditional skills of garment making, like creating patterns or sewing digitally. By senior year, those focusing on the fashion. What's going on?
No, sorry, I just mute.
Ada, stop making noise. Students learning traditional skill of garment making, like creating patterns and sewing digitally. By senior year, those focusing on digital fashion take senior thesis and one and thesis two classes, both of which yield digital heavy outcomes and cover skills such as 3D modeling, rendering, and other hybrid technology aspects. So cool, right?
Yeah, it's very cool. Actually, the fashion week, the place we visited, right? Didn't we done it like on on
that was it.
one of the calls, right? We
Yeah.
visited.
Drexel University offers a range of innovative classes like fashion digital in 3D space and CAD pattern making. So here we go. That's a university. The one on top was a school. This one is a university. So there are, look at that, Baker School of Business and Technology. You see? So there's a few already starting to adopt, and I think that is absolutely incredible. For the Savin College Art of Design, look at another one. Wow.
Yeah, metaverse is massive. Actually, not metaverse. The fashion in a metaverse is amazing. It's growing, and
Pratt
those...
industry. Hey, Andy. This is awesome. You know what for?
Well,
this is awesome. And I lost my screen. Where are you guys? Here you are. This is awesome because it's real life examples for Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Real Tom. Yesterday we had a very good meeting. For obviously no one knows because it was a private meeting just between the four of us, and we were discussing how everything is going with the school that we are implementing in our in our presences in the digital universe. Obviously, schools there are looking to hire us and hire our services. They want to see examples. They want to see who else is doing it. This fashion, I'm going to share the link with you guys, is a perfect example for Tom to use when he's showing to other schools. Look at that. Institute. There's a few. Just here, there's straight away a few universities and schools that are using the metaverse in their curriculums. Which is a little bit different from what he's trying to do. Let me share here. I shared it on the private, and I'll share this link with also everyone on the call. There you go.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Pretty awesome. And I think, let me just see. I think I had another one here. This is so funny. This is how they catch your attention. Okay, I'm talking about media grabbing your attention from everyone. All right, so you guys can see this news, right? When you first see this topic or the title, Microsoft is shutting down Metaverse. It's Metaverse. Microsoft is shutting down its Metaverse. What do you guys think? It's like, huh?
Yeah, like, oh my God, the Metaverse. If the Microsoft is shutting down Metaverse, the Metaverse is going to go down. That's it.
Yeah,
it's finished.
That's it. It's gone.
Finished.
It's gone. That's it. So, guys, see you all tomorrow. This is all finished. It's done. Well, we won't see you tomorrow anymore, right? It's all done. It's finished.
Oh, well, that's it. Find something else to do.
You see, this is why knowing and learning and being active in this space is important, right? Because when we hear these sort of titles, we know straight away that this is to grab attention and that's it, right? But someone who's coming brand new, they're going to think, oh, I knew this was all a scam, or I knew this was all bull, right?
Yeah.
Now, reading the article, you may be feeling a sense of deja vu at the news that social virtual reality platform Altspace VR is being closed down. This almost happened once before. After its developers announced in 2017 they didn't have enough funding to keep servers on. You see, this is when they try to grow too fast. When people try to grow too fast, when companies try to grow too fast and things are not that ready yet, people need to learn to be patient. Now, they're almost closed down, but shortly after they were saved by Microsoft, which acquired Altspace VR. So the owners are not the owners anymore, it's owned by Microsoft. In what seems like a response from Facebook's pivot to VR. That renamed lifespan is about to end with the announcement that Altspace VR will be sunset on March 2010. So why is being sunset? Why is being well, it's not really shut down, because as we look to the future, the post from Team Altspace VR says we see the opportunity for VR expanding beyond consumer into business, and now have an even greater goal, a more open, accessible, and secure version of immersive experiences in the metaverse. To achieve that, we have made the difficult decision to sunset Altspace VR platform on March 10, 2023, and shift our focus to support immersive experience powered by Microsoft Mesh. So, yeah, they are stopping Altspace VR because they're going to focus completely on Microsoft Mesh, which is business related, right? Or business driven. Microsoft Mesh is a mixed reality communication platform that based on holograms using 3D captures to let people work together as if they were in the same space. It's impressive sounding stuff, and a partnership between Microsoft and Ocean's X has resulted in an hologram lab on the research vessel Ocean Explorers that let scientists wearing HoloLens headsets, both on ship and onshore, work together to examine the data between set back by submersals. Guys, are you listening to this? Is not the social experience out Space VR offered, however, which hosted club nights and live DJs, book launches, fashion shows, church meetings, language exchange, stand-up comedy nights, and a lot of important parties and gatherings. Microsoft Mesh is an explicitly business-orientated application of VR, one for work rather than hanging out. VR chat is the place to go for the kind of second life bug with goggles experience these days, with its mimetic quality and love of bizarre locations like replicas of Kmart and Waffle House on the moon. It's funny. Over the coming weeks, the announcement goes on. We encourage the many creators of developers who are part of Altspace VR community to host final events and download their content. If you've got photos and other mementos from your time in Altspace VR you'd like to hang onto, here's Microsoft. Okay. So guys, it first is like, oh yeah, the metaverse, that's it, it's gone, we're not touching anything in the metaverse anymore, right? That's what the title was like. It was like, when you first read that title, it's like, oh my god, that's it, it's shutting down, it's metaverse. No, what they're doing, they're actually creating another those glasses that they're creating, right? Oh, am I live? Hey,
What did you do,
you
Mika?
guys still hear me? I think the internet just cut off.
I got kicked out.
You got
Yeah, me
kicked out. Oh, so there was all of us.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, was it?
Ah, all right, but we're still live, right?
Yeah,
We're still saying. Was what I was saying. Like that title is like, it's like Microsoft is leaving the metaverse, but it's not. In reality, they're actually creating something much bigger. Which, when you put your glasses, because these glasses is not goggles, it's not those headsets or anything. They're creating a glass where you'll be able to see the hologram. So it's like if someone is working with you, you actually look to the side and that person is there as an hologram. Flippin' heck, can you imagine that?
Yeah, there's like some movies we were already watching, and it was happening there in the movies, and now it's gonna be actually happening in real life. So
Yeah.
That's
we need to
happening
watch
more and more.
so we know how to predict the future. What
Yeah.
if Matrix was actually real? And we need to wake up.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think I read 5 articles every week, probably, that say the metaverse is dead and it's all gone. And again, it's always about VR. Weirdly enough, that's not. They need to actually plug into our shows because they might learn something.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like those articles saying that there is no people in the central land or in the sandbox, and then actually what they were counting was the active addresses that actually purchased something. So if this day was 38 people, but those 38 people purchase a land in the central land, but the visit, they saying they have like 5,000-10,000 people visiting every day. So media are terrible, you know. We really need to read behind the lines and understand what they want to pass it to us.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
that shouldn't be allowed. To be honest, I think there should be rules where when media posts like a title that is not clear enough, they should get some sort of fine. Seriously.
Let's set up a trust pilot for the press.
Yeah, but you know, guys, the negative medias are selling, you know, because with the people mind that the psychology is showing that people are most likely go and see the negative things than to go and see the good things.
No, but I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about being the negative, or I'm talking about fake news or fake titles. Because, for example, that's a fake title that Microsoft is ending its Metaverse. That's a fake title. You know, it's not totally. It's like they're just trying to mislead people.
Grab attention of people.
You know, and when the titles are misleading, there should be a regulator, and probably there is. I never searched, but probably there is a regulator that does that, that regulates that, and we could just report to that regulator, and that news company will be fined. But probably the fine is so small that it doesn't really matter.
They don't really care,
to put the article out. Yeah.
They don't really care.
I'm just saying, maybe we should create the people's trust pilot for news. You know,
We'd be very busy. Be one of the probably one of the best. If we could get it going viral, it'd be one of the busiest websites on planet Earth.
yeah, verified by the trust, the media trust.
GMetaOne Media Trust.
Yeah. Hey, we might even create a token.
I can hear.
Okay, guys. I think it's time because we're almost 1 hour here. So.
Okay, guys, we all gonna go. Me and Andy, we're gonna go. Sylvia's gonna keep going. I think she's got some more news. So, guys, see you all tomorrow. Sylvia's gonna keep going.
You are fired. That's it. There's gonna be no Miguel, guys. Tomorrow is just Andy because I'm going on a vacations as well. So. Andy, good luck.
Run the video again to finish.
Let's end the call with the video. Let's end the call.
Actually, just noticed one thing you got to remember: all of this was achieved during the global financial crisis as well. Do you remember that?
Wow.
Let's see it off on a good note. Let's just do this.
All right, guys. Have a great. We'll see you all tomorrow, which is Friday, Party Friday. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Have an awesome rest of the day, and put your sound up. Let's go. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek.
Yo, my nickname Jigsaw, cut you in half. I'm about to show the meaning of lyrical bloodbath. You should go take a bath, dog, dusty and dirty. When I'm 42 and rhyming, I'ma still be worthy. And I'ma be all-time top 3. The reason I can shoot, cause y'all don't matter to me. I done been there and done that. My stats is dumb fat. And for the record, I'm just stating facts, now run that. Line them up and knock them down. I run this town. It's just a matter of opinion. I come down. My mind is like the combine. I only get one time to prove that my 40-time rhymes are sublime. I inspire rappers, y'all call them an MC. The difference my end in the lowercase e. I lit your pilot, you was waiting to blow. You ain't never been on fire, I'm just letting you know. Sincerely Nitro. You do it separate. Monkey shots to make you levitate. Lock and load. I can hear sweat trickling down the cheek. You do it separate. Monkey shots to make you levitate. Lock and load. I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing. Double-edged sword, I'll bang your backboard. Dressed in all white, the home team, they clap for you. Once again.
And we're still here. Okay, bye, guys.
Just put it again. Once more. Last time. Put it again.
you serious?
Yeah, let's go.
Uh-oh.
I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek.
Yo, my nickname Jigsaw, cut you in half. I'm about to show the meaning of lyrical bloodbath. You should go take a bath, dog, dusty and dirty. When I'm 42 and rhyming, I'ma still be worthy. And I'ma be all-time top 3. The reason I can shoot, cause y'all don't matter to me. I done been there and done that. My stats is dumb fat. And for the record, I'm just stating facts, now run that. Line them up and knock them down. I run this town. It's just a matter of opinion. I calm down. My mind is like the combine. I only get one time to prove that my 40-time rhymes are sublime. I inspire rappers, y'all call them a MC. The difference my end in the lowercase e. I lit your pilot, you was waiting to blow. You ain't never been on fire, I'm just letting you know. Sicily Nitro.
You do it seven ways. Monkey shots to make you levitate. Lock and load. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. You do it seven ways. Monkey shots to make you levitate. Lock and load. I guarantee you it'll be your very last time breathing.
Double-edged sword, I'll bang your backboard. Dressed in all white, the home team, they clap for you.
Woo!
Okay. That's party tune. Okay, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful remainder of your day.